So let's go ahead and do a little research here and see if this is one of the Garfield cups that I was speaking of with the toxic paint.
Dude.
Welcome home, Red Pack. Marcus here, and welcome to Comfort Cartoons, the show where I collect absolutely everything from the late 90s, 2000s, all the way to the modern day. And I'm also trying to create the world's biggest Spongebob and Nickelodeon collection. And the CEO of this channel, many people may be able to consider vintage. But she's as adorable as day one. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. And if you guys aren't, you know the drill. King Spongebob, camera flip.
Come on, Patrick! Let's get this crown back to Bikini Bottom!
It's about to get a whole lot brighter, Red Pack, because your boy is here. And today we're gonna be doing one of my favorite things in the world, and we are gonna go out hunting. Typically we go to the flea markets all the time with my mom. You guys have seen several of those videos, and we're gonna be doing another one very soon. But there's one place that we can go to even without my mom. Because really, I just kind of bring my mom because I'm afraid of getting lost at the flea market, Parker.
I knew there's an underlying reason.
Dad, she buys me Starbucks. Mom's always make sure you're fed. That's great. Shout out to moms, grandmas, other parental symbols, and guardians. But the place we can go is to the indoor flea market that we actually have in our area. And it's open all week long. And I don't gotta worry about getting lost because they got arrows and associates because it's all the time. But they have all types of stuff when it comes to antiques, vintage collectibles, you name it. And we've been able to find some absolute gold there. But one of our favorite booths over there also posted that they have some brand new stuff. And I see some sponge in that photo. So who knows what else we can find in the entire building, which is a 2-floor warehouse of all vintage and antique stuff, which is what we do here. We're gonna be going around trying to find anything, Nickelodeon, Cartoon Network, Disney, 90s, nostalgic, anything that fits the vibe. Anyway, let's go ahead and get out of here. Not gonna lie, going to this antique place is making me kind of feel a little vintage. I need a cane. Where's my cane?
You definitely don't need a cane. You're able-bodied. Oh, wow.
Hello, fellow kids.
Oh, come on, Parker. I'm old, so I call you Parker.
And you also adopted an accent.
Yes, you know, that's how it goes.
Well, that was...
Oh my God, what a beautiful woman.
This is so unnecessary. You didn't need to do that.
I didn't mean to. What a fox. Howdy, Mrs. K.
So we're in the car right now. You guys can see the back is cleaned out for once. There's a Coke Zero actually back there, but
that's just standard.
But we're on our way to King Richard's right now. We haven't been there in literally months. So everything should be fresh and they should be stocking up with a lot of toys. Just hopefully before Christmas, people go pick stuff up. And that's hopefully gonna be us picking up some awesome stuff. So I'll let you guys when we get there and we can start our search. Okay, so we are pulling up to it right now. As you guys can see, that building is gigantic. It does also look like it could like collapse at any moment. But we're gonna go in there right now, guys. I can't, ooh, perfect time for a parking spot. Damn, everybody's in such a rush today. But we're in here. We're trying to find a more spacious parking spot. But when we get inside this store, I'll check in with you guys and let's see what we can find. Okay, so I figured we start this the way we usually do and go this direction. And we're just gonna keep our eyes open. If we're not gonna film everything, there's so much stuff. But if we see something interesting, something that fits our vibe, pop up the camera and we'll check it out with you guys.
You said interesting, right?
Yeah. What the frick? What is this?
This is a must buy.
Oh, it's a rhino.
Yeah.
I saw this as like the eyes, and this is the mouth. I thought this was the grossest looking Sonic the Hedgehog ever made. Okay, so we got freaking, that's kind of a weird combo. You got Frozone and also Elastigirl.
I mean, is it though? If you think about it.
Shouldn't she be with her husband, Mr. Incredible? Over here we got also the Toy Story Space Crane, which is super cool. You can see the aliens in there as well. We got the Ragnarok Legends. We got an actual good guy right here if you want to have nightmares every night with the idea of Chucky killing you. Wow. But I gotta say my favorite thing in here has gotta be the Beauty and the Beast piece down here. That is really, really cute. And then back there, who's that, Aurora? The Disney Parks Aurora Diamond Castle collection. But nothing for us here, but at least we got some cool stuff to see. Over here we have the CEO of somebody else's company, which is super cute. As you guys see, it's mostly when we come here, it's a lot of antique stuff, but you gotta look into the details to find the good stuff for Mario. All right, so we have the Power Rangers for Fox Kids right here. I mean, we're finding some smaller stuff here. I mean, we're working our way into something. It's just getting this little breadcrumbs to slowly find something. We have the Disney sing-along. I gotta say, I like the Santa right here. It's like, those presents are gonna deliver themselves. Nothing in here. Oh, wait, we do have a Yogi Bear cooking pan that is kind of cool, but nothing really for us here. So let's keep it moving.
penny saved is a penny earned.
He earned that.
No. You don't know the formula, only. Can't open it.
That's the idea.
Okay, so Parker just spotted this guy, and a nice one at that. This is the ultimate talking action figure. This is the original Buzz Lightyear right here. I always say they didn't really do the best job with the backing, it was just being a styrofoam. $95, I mean, that's an option for today. We'll keep looking around. I gotta say, I really like this guy right here, though. We have Rocky, along with a little bowl. I like how Rocky's a whole plush, and look how he was reduced to literally just a little figure, whereas he got a whole plushie. This guy's $35, a little bit past our time, but it's just, oh, we're getting there. We're slowly inching our way there, as you guys can see. We're gonna find something here, I can already tell.
Not gonna lie to you, I like the fridge.
That is, I didn't even notice that was a fridge. It's rusty, but hey, it looks sick. But we have the Macy's Snoopy right here too. I mean, it's awesome stuff. Like I said, I feel like we're just slowly inching our way closer and closer to our time. Okay, another booth we typically find stuff. The Stitch is still here. We got a Nala for $10. She's super cute. Honestly, she doesn't have the tag on her, but I do think we have the Simba to go with this one. So for right now, I mean, she's not in bad shape. I think we'll pick up Nala. The Ariel we have inside of here with also the Flounder is so cute. And we also have the Funko. I think this is one of the Loungefly bags, but it actually has the pop designs on it. It's like a villain's bag. They have some great stuff in here. Oh, I love the Simba back there. He is so cute. Let's see what the price is on him. If we can zoom in, looks like $60. Not too bad, but I mean, perfect if you're looking for that kind of stuff. We even got some Funko Pops down here. They have the Nightmare Before Christmas right here. We even got Eddie Van Halen, which is kind of cool. But as you guys can see, very 80s inspired, a little bit off for us, but man, it's nice to see this stuff. This guy's even really cool. Yeah, we're definitely picking up Nala. We got a Stewie. Dude, Stewie, I gotta say, we definitely are gonna get that for the variety room for only $12.99. But hell yeah. So we're definitely gonna pick up Stewie along with the Nala. That's not a bad find at all. I almost want to get this Wile E. Coyote Plymouth, but it's $40, so we're gonna go ahead and miss out on that guy. You got Count Chocula's vehicle. You got a lot of stuff going on here. We even have some plates that are from Kellogg's, like a vintage look to them. We don't have a price on that one, so we're gonna keep looking around, guys. But I mean, we already found 2 items, which is pretty good. Over here, we have some of these classic cartoon cups. We see these pretty much every single time we come here in some way. But what I actually am more interested in is this little Popeye's cafe bag. Like, I don't have no clue what that is. I mean, it's only $8, but I don't want them to have to come over here and open this whole thing up, so I think we're gonna leave it. But just another interesting piece. But if we get desperate enough, maybe we'll come back here and get whatever that is. Okay, so I seriously think this is probably my favorite thing so far. We should have the Aristocats Russian cat there, but this is, you know, this is my favorite, the Who Framed Roger Rabbit. $150 isn't too bad. But we've got multiples of them over here. Yeah, they just get better and better. We got Pinocchio all the way down here, another one from the Aristocrats. The whole crew is honestly awesome. Okay, so we found one of the Garfield mugs for only $12, and right now there's a whole thing going on. If you guys don't know, there's actually a pretty popular video out right now about this particular Garfield series of mugs from McDonald's, and there being like trace amounts of like lead and other like hazardous materials in the paint.
Do you want to drink from it?
I touched it a bunch of times at this point. I realize now, so I gotta wipe it on you somehow. Is it okay if I wipe this radiation on you? Okay, so now we're going to our favorite booth, which always delivers. We only got a couple items, but let's see it. And yes, dude, yes, right here we got these SpongeBob. Let's see how much. $8 is not bad. I mean, he's a little bit beat up, but we do not have this SpongeBob. And hey, man, we haven't been on a dry spill so far, so let's go and grab this guy.
Oh, I see a little something. I'm waiting for you to pick up on it. Your right hand. What are you,
BJ. I don't want a BJ right now, man.
Oh, you're kidding me.
Oh, we almost forgot Squiddy. He's a little bit of dirt on him. He's got a couple little spots, and I'm gonna go ahead and hold out on Squiddy for right now. Typically, we would grab Squiddy. So this is the Roly Poly VHS. It's $10, but what I noticed about this is the promotional video.
Oh, okay. For the stores?
Yeah, it's a free sample that was not for sale. So I don't know how you would have gotten this particular
Hey, but that's not for
VHS.
sale. You can't buy it.
Was not for sale, but now is for sale, as you can clearly see, Parker.
Oh, dude, I see something sick.
All right, well, what you got here? What you got here? Ooh, that is really cute. We have the Scooby-Doo stocking right here. The Smurf single. I mean, she seriously finds so many awesome things. We'll just keep looking around.
Oh my god.
We also have this SpongeBob who has very, very buck teeth.
The SpongeBob from Whoville.
Yeah, he's only $20, but again, guys, I think, oh, dude, he's got a green sock line. It's usually red and blue. Only I would pop that out in an instant, but this is green and red. So this, I think, is actually an old counterfeit SpongeBob, but it's kind of cool because it kind of is like vintage knockoff.
Yeah.
This is my element, man. Oh, man, dude, here's a whole roly-poly oldie book. by William Joyce. But the book is so cute. I seriously think that I might have to pick this guy up. I mean, it's not bad. I think we might pick this guy up just because it's like, how often do we run across roly-poly? I think we just gotta go for it. And then we also have right here the Chuck E. Cheese pizza cup, 25 bucks.
Wow, that just blew me back.
You had one of these?
No, but I remember those.
Yeah, there were so many awesome things you would go home with from Chuck E. Cheese. Which two of these balloons are the same?
Got me.
This is the time where you can't get it.
Huh?
Alright, let's keep looking around, guys, see if we find anything else. But we did find some awesome stuff here. We got 2 roly-poly items and at least a sponge.
Did you see the Rugrats VHS?
Oh, nice. We already have, I think, this one, but we'll hold on to this right now. If not, we'll put it back. I feel like this might be a better shaped copy. If not, then at least we have an extra. And Parker spotted this vintage Tom and Jerry figure. I would definitely get this if it wasn't for this right here.
What, Jerry?
Yeah, that's the problem. Tom, he's cool. Jerry, we don't mess with him. But guys, they have some awesome stuff here. We have Casper right here. Casper the Friendly Ghost. We have Fatso. Oh, dude, this Animaniacs container. That is dope. We have the Animaniacs thermos. It's a little bit beat up, but for $12, man. I think we're gonna leave it because I feel like the condition on it's a little bit thrashed. But then over here we have Vintage Metallic. This is from the newer series though, I think. But it's still cool to see this. Okay, so now we got some heat over here. You guys can see we got the Toy Story 2 Jessie right here for $100. I mean, come on, it's brand new in the box. Like, who else kept on to that? So why not? Okay, here we got Kirby the Lug Bug as a watch and a watch container. I gotta say, I like the watch container more than the watch itself.
And it looks fully loaded.
You know how I feel about fully loaded things. I like them. All right, guys, so we're on the top floor here. I mean, this is probably one of the driest trips we've ever had here. But I mean, that's just how it goes, you know? Not every single time are you gonna find the gold.
To be fair, it is a couple days before Christmas. Maybe this place has been ransacked.
I don't know where they ran with the sack, but I want the sack, okay?
Say that again?
I said, I don't know where they ran with the sack, but I want the sack. I'll say it as many times as you need.
Okay, guys, so I mean, typically we would in the hunt here, but today I was kind of in a hunting mood and I expected us to be on a little bit more of a search than we are. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go on a little bit of a variety search here, and there's a store that we've never been to. It's like a discount type of weird store. We're gonna stop by there and see what they have, and if we don't find anything there, then you probably won't be seeing this footage, but then if we do, we'll check in with you guys, and we got to add to the hunt, so make sure you smash the like button for this little extension onto the already existing hunt at King Richard's.
Okay, guys, you see it's a pretty big store. It's like kind of like a Ross, but they have a bunch of toys back here in the back. And like I said, I found some. Okay, let's not take that direction. Kind of weird. Okay, still kind of weird. Okay, is there a normal section we can walk through? Let's see. All right, bedding. This is familiar and normal to walk by. So over here, this is where we were last time, and we found a Millennium Puzzle from Yu-Gi-Oh! Ryan will put it up on screen. It was a coin bank. So, I mean, they kind of stock stuff a little bit late, it seems like. So maybe, just maybe, be able to find something that's a little, you know, delayed to be stocked, and we can add it to the collection. But Parker's using the restroom right now, so we'll let him do that first. And I am going to keep looking around and see what we got here. So we got the Beyblades, we got a little Mickey Mouse, we have the Paw Patrol figures we've seen at Five Below. A bunch of little stuff here, but nothing so far. I'll just keep looking around and I'll update you guys if I see anything that works. All right, here they are. Oh, come on, man. This is, what the heck?
Classic.
No, that's not what we're here for. I saw them. Where did they go? Oh, there they are.
What?
Okay, now this made the whole trip worth it.
The whole trip?
Yeah, those are some great boxers. So we have the Christmas themed SpongeBob briefs here, and you also have these ones right here.
How I feel on payday.
Yeah, you got right, SpongeBob. Another day, another nickel, bro. You actually, SpongeBob ever got paid nothing.
What is that, like the pay for his decade?
Yeah, but that's a 2-in-1 though, not bad. So this one right here is SpongeBob and the Patty Volts. So I gotta say, pretty cool boxers here, but these ones, you know, this is perfect for right now, the holiday season. Honestly, I don't know if we'll find anything else, but that was worth it for me. So we noticed these for $5.99. They have Operation Phoenix, but the one I'm getting, man, is for sure the Toxic Rick.
That's sick.
We have the Toxic Rick figures in the collection as well. Toxic Rick, the drink for Rick and Morty. We should have came here, man. How is this place coming out with more than King Richard? But at least it was vintage stuff, though. We're not gonna get that.
Very vintage.
Yeah. They also have the Sonic one here. We have the Piccolo one, but the Toxic Rick one is just too cool to read. I'm talking full service, baby. Yes, they have a SpongeBob plushie, which is a weird one. It's like a random plushie with just a bag of candy canes. It's not even worked into the design. Why does he have legs like bro in medieval moments? And then they have the chili challenge. I mean, I already know that you're not gonna do this with me, so I'm not gonna grab it, but it's still cool to see. Oh my God. Wow. This is a full-size gummy body of SpongeBob. That's amazing. We found the perfect store. I've never been in this store in my entire life, and I've always thought about coming in here, and I'm so glad we did. We've never seen something like this before. We're getting 2 of these guys, man. What is this? I've never seen this particular gummy in my life. This is the whole thing is gummy, Parker. Do you not understand that?
I do understand.
The whole thing is gummy. It's unbelievable. We're gonna grab this guy. We're gonna keep looking around, but my God, look at this. Look at this. Making out. What the hell? Okay, so we found some sponge, and I am satisfied. And you would be.
No, I did. It was glorious. It was great.
Yeah, see, absorbent is he. You know, he's absorbing stuff straight out of you. All right, guys, let's head back to the cavern.
So we are back from King Richard's and also TD's discount. Let's sit on down here in the cavern, check out everything we got, and of course, we're gonna add some stuff to the collection, but I can't wait to go through this stuff and have some fun on some of the random things we found. Okay, so starting off, we found the Stewie bobblehead. The back of it says, well, you're apparently not as idiotic as you look. For one, you can actually read. Second, you seem to be able to recognize talent when you see it. Pay for me, take me home, and set me in a place of honor, you wretched little consumer.
That's what it says?
Yeah.
I love this. That's exactly what you did.
That's definitely like season 1 Stewie though. Season like 1 to 3.
Yeah.
Because now it would be like, Brian, they won't buy me.
Why won't they buy me?
Brian, please tell them to buy me, Brian. Brian.
Mom! Mommy! Mommy! Mama!
This guy looks like it's been opened. Let's check it out and see if the bobblehead actually still works. His head does look a little tilted there. I told you, I knew that. As soon as I saw it in the store, I knew something was off. But the good thing is, you know, your boy, we can fix this really easy. All we need is literally a drop of hot glue and just put his head right back on. But that's how it should set, just like that. And for $12, I'm pretty sure this would have been a lot more expensive if it wasn't broken. So I gotta say, that was an awesome pickup. And we are definitely adding this to the cartoon variety room. Seriously, a collection classic in my opinion. You don't see a lot of Family Guy stuff.
No, not at all.
I gotta say I love it. It's got the Stewie placard right there, and they also released Lois, Peter, Chris, and Brian, and that's actually it.
Other than Stewie, like obviously it would have been Peter, you know, to get.
Yeah.
But I think that's actually one of the best ones, you know.
It's so funny that Parker didn't even realize I forgot Meg. I said the whole family besides Meg, and you just completely ignored that.
Because I was an avid watcher. So the fact that it wasn't mentioned
We're past
perfectly.
the hate Meg era. It moved on, and now the butt of the joke is just Brian, pretty much. All right, guys, let's go ahead and put this guy back in the box. We'll definitely repair this guy. Like I said, that is a super simple fix, and we're gonna put him in the collection. Next up, we found the Nala here, and honestly, I got this because we were kind of just really skim on items, but we do have the 2 Simbas we found in the collection before, so I figured we'd just kind of keep with our Lion King collecting here. So we got Nala right here. I think my favorite thing about the plush is just that she stands up straight. You know, it's very kind of rare that plushies will stand up on their feet like that. She's got her tail back there as well. And I'm pretty sure this is Nala. It's not Kiara or anybody else. If I'm wrong, Ryan will tell me, but awesome plush nonetheless. Or Nala-less. No, that doesn't work.
Oh, that was just...
Nonetheless.
Here, look, here. Thank you for trying.
Okay, so keeping it moving, next after that, we found this awesome Garfield cup. So let's go ahead and do a little research here and see if this is one of the Garfield cups that I was speaking of with the toxic paint. Okay, so right here, we found the article. This was posted in 2020, and 1980s McDonald's Garfield mugs, 169,500 ppm lead paint is inside of it, along with cadmium, which is a known chemical to cause cancer.
Bro.
And here's the image of the cup. Let's go ahead and take a picture of our cup down here now.
Dude.
That's the exact same cup. So we have the cancer-causing, lead-painted Garfield mug. So yes, we will not be drinking from this, but God, that's kind of cool. We found the exact one from the photos.
Do you think that person, like the person who sold it, knew?
No, I don't think they did, and I feel like that's gonna make them go up in value in the future just because of the fact that it's kind of like a banned product, so to speak.
Give me that lead.
But it's just so crazy because as of like a couple of weeks ago, this has been coming out like kind of a topic because of like a video that came out talking about the lead paint.
Even by the standards of the time, this was an excessive amount of lead, and it's dangerous as one of the side effects of massive lead intake is brain damage.
Perfect timing, and I'm so glad we found one for the collection. For sure, we'll be putting that with the Garfield collection. I'll probably do a little bit of research. Like, is it safe to be by it? I mean, I guess it's for drinking. Cadmium is not something in the air, right? If I rub this on my face, like maybe, but...
Because my thing is like the paint's not on the inside, so how is it that you're consuming? Maybe your lips?
Yeah, your lips on that.
That is very interesting.
It's a super interesting item, so I'm so glad that we found one, and I don't know whether I should keep touching it or not, but I'm pretty sure it's safe after all these years.
How's that brain damage?
The next after that, we went over to our favorite booth, usually there. We didn't have much there, but like Parker said, it is for Christmas, so that could be a huge part of it. We ended up picking up the Santa with candy cane Spongebob. Again, we didn't see a lot there, so I wasn't gonna leave a sponge behind. I am a little annoyed now though, because I realize he is missing his tie. Either that, or is it supposed to be like Santa's belt maybe?
I think it's Santa's belt buckle.
Oh, okay, I guess maybe that could be it. I don't know why. I feel like, no, see, because look, they're stitching here too. They're stitching here like he had something in his hand maybe.
Maybe it's sack.
Yeah, Ryan will pop the original image on screen. I probably wouldn't have picked it up had I known that there was a little bit of damage there, but either way, still a cool one to see. And he goes really, really good with our Christmas tree. Now, do you see what I did with the Christmas tree?
Are you just trying to rhyme now?
Well, no, I was from the start, but you didn't say nothing. They didn't say nothing.
Well,
So I'm saying
I thought you were
something.
trying to rhyme earlier, and then you didn't.
Yeah, that's me. You get what you get, and it comes unpredictable. And then the next item we've got on here, guys, we have the VHSs. We have the Santa Experience. Let me go and look and see if our copy is like better or worse than that one. And a roly-poly VHS promotional video that is definitely gonna be going in our Disney Variety Room, where we're trying to collect all the Playhouse Disney stuff that I grew up on, and many of you guys as well. So we got that. Let's go ahead and grab our Santa Experience. Oh my God, dude, nice find! Because Parker called out the Santa Experience. You found the only variation we were missing. Yeah, I knew that we had this one, and I thought that this one was this one. So this is the original. This is the one that came out like, you know, in the middle. And this is the one that came out when you didn't even know VHSs were still coming out. So there we go. We have all three variations of the Santa Experience. That is so cool. And you guys can see on the back that it literally is the same disc that they released over like 5 years, and they just kept making more and more profit off of each one. So this one's 96, this one's 98, and this one is 2000. But seriously, an amazing one. Honestly, we should put this back here somewhere for right now, since we have all three of these. Let's go and put them right up here. We only got a couple more days left for Christmas, so we might as well give them some limelight. I mean, we gotta get shots of these again later anyway, but for right now, that's a nice little vibe for everything we got going on in there. So there it is, the Santa Experience. That honestly made the King Richard's hunt for me. Ran out of 2 liters, so I got these little guys.
That's how you know you're desperate.
I know, this ain't gonna do nothing. So give me past the next couple minutes here. All right, and then finally we have the Roly-Poly-Oly book here, which again, you do not see anything Roly-Poly-Oly. And why does the cover of this look so nice? It always feels like some kind of like memoir. But let's just open it up. I mean,
That looks like the autograph section of a yearbook.
it's rolling. Is that like something that was stamped in there by somebody, or did that come with it? But let's go ahead and go through it. Roly-Poly-Oly by William Joyce. Way up high in the roly-poly sky is a little round planet of a really swell guy.
Oh yeah.
He's roly-poly-oly. He likes to laugh and play. And in his land of curves and curls, my G, this is how he spends his day. So if we go through, the whole book is done in rhymes, but I mean, that's so fun to keep the attention of a kid, and even me, honestly. I love their car too. Just like the whole world of roly-poly-oly was so interesting, and you know, just to get to see the lives of robots. And I mean, like, I like to imagine in some way this is where Bender's original family may have been from before, you know, Mom came and brought the technology to the Futurama world. Because these guys look too much like Futurama. Like, the arms are like Bender's, the antenna, like, I guess it's just that stereotypical robot look, but they look great. And it's honestly kind of a lengthy book here, all the way down to the end. Awesome book. We'll definitely be adding this to this other Playhouse Disney stuff inside the Variety Room. But that was actually it for King Richard's. Like I said, we were having a little bit of a rough time there, so we had to to go over to DD's discount so I can get my spongy desires fulfilled. And I can't move on without talking about these. Like, what the hell? That is, oh my God. I didn't even know in the store there's a Gummy Gary. But the Jumbo Gummy has the full blue ocean background. I'm gonna be doing a video very, very soon on this channel where I'm gonna be ranking all of the SpongeBob candy that they've released so far. You know, all the different Krabby Patty variations, everything that is available now. And for sure, this is gonna be one of the items I review because this is seriously too dang cool. Look at the actual molding on his teeth.
Yeah.
So we're gonna save this so I can try that out. But this whole guy is 600 calories, which is kind of understandable. That's a lot of gummy.
That is a lot of gummy, huh?
And I don't even know what about it is Christmas themed other than the reindeer SpongeBob in the front. But besides, we're gonna go ahead and ignore that fact. I mean, when else are we gonna get a giant SpongeBob gummy? And I already know because I have a lot of these gummies in the back here. This is the original first release of the Krabby Patty gummies. And as you guys can see, although they are really disgusting, they are still solid and they all still have the shape. So eventually this sponge will make it a little darker, but he will still stay in that form. So we got to keep one of them for the collection. I'm glad I got another one to try out. But again, we'll save that for another video where I'm going to review all the candy. So make sure you guys subscribe, hit the like button, all that great stuff. And honestly, I'm going to go back and get another one and we're going to give it away on Whatnot. Just as somebody out there going to have one of these wild things. If you guys aren't following me on Whatnot, make sure you guys go follow it at the top of the description. You get $15 off your first purchase as well, which you can use on any auction. I buy all my Funko Pops there in so many different collectibles. And I also do shows over there twice a week, so you can also use it there too. Plus, we just get to hang out, so just go ahead and sign up down below. All right, then moving on here, we also found the boxers. Odd, stand out, be odd. I mean, that's totally on brand for SpongeBob. I don't know how many products we've gotten that say something along the lines of stay weird, be weird, weird and proud, those kind of things. And I mean, weird is not even really like a descriptive term for me. It's just a ingrained DNA factual part of me. So it's like weird being a aesthetic or like a style is kind of odd to me because I feel like we're all weird in our own ways, right?
Yeah.
And I think that some people are just more prideful of those things and more accepting of the things about themselves. Everybody's weird to an extent. Some people just do it in private and are a little bit more conservative about it. So if you're weird, don't feel like you're an outcast. It's just that sometimes some people are a little bit more proud. So that embodiment of the SpongeBob brand is perfect because SpongeBob and Patrick are the definition of weird and proud, and also ugly and proud. But I love the little details here. I mean, you have this Christmas present that actually has SpongeBob's like texture on it as well, along with the stocking. I would buy this stocking in a heartbeat, Parker, and you know that. It has the stripes that are on his socks as well. So freaking cute. I gotta say, I love them. My new favorite underpants. His favorite underpants. So that guy is awesome. And we got those for freaking $5.99. You know these things were probably a lot more for those originally. And then we have another kind of, I feel like Nickelodeon definitely did that. They're like, we have a lot of these. Just put it in a box. Because remember we got the mug at Five Below, right? I'll put it on screen. It was the same thing. It wasn't really necessarily a Christmas themed mug. It was more just a Christmas themed box.
Yeah.
And this is kind of the same here. We have very long legs SpongeBob. Hey honey, those legs go all the way up? Well, in fact they do.
Hey, baby, do those legs go all the way up? Why, yes, they do. Ah!
But the legs are suspiciously long. It looks like he's almost trying to tiptoe through the cavern by the windows. Let me slide. Let me slide. So we have these little tiny candy canes in there, and I think that's about it. That what makes this plushie Christmassy. But again, nonetheless, we didn't find this at King Richard's. This is like $5. That's an amazing price for any SpongeBob plushie. And I guess the candy's a little bonus. And then our last little item here is just one that's gonna go great in the variety room because we already got like the Duff beers in there, which we have a soda version and also a energy drink version. We even have Slurm in there, but now we have the Toxic Rick drink. And I think this is perfect because one of the few Rick and Morty products that I have on display is Toxic Rick and Toxic Morty. So this is gonna go perfect right next to all that stuff. And you guys know how much I love green and these like darker colors when it comes to collectibles. So that actually is it for everything. I mean, that was an amazing hunt. I honestly gotta say, like, King Richard's let me down a little bit this time. But we're gonna give him the benefit of the doubt that it's because it's before Christmas, and maybe we'll go back there. We're gonna give him a while. We're gonna give him a good 5-6 months before I go back to that place because there was a lot of stuff that was the same stuff we had seen the last time we went there, and it's been a few months.
True.
That could be due to some of the pricing there, but I mean, it is what it is. We found some stuff either way. As always, we made it a fun day. But stay tuned. We're gonna add some of the stuff to the collection, but you know the drill. Stan it. So for our Toxic
you know, Garfield cup. I decided to put it right here with our Kung Fu Garfield. I'm gonna take that tag off a little bit later, but this is where it's gonna sit. We'll put some Garfield stuff in there eventually, but you know, we got it over here with the very little Doug that is left on the shelf. This was the Doug shelf, but now, you know, Garfield kind of owns it. And for the Toxic Rick soda, I decided to put it right in here with our Toxic Rick and Toxic Morty figures that we have from Funko. And for Stewie, I actually did fix him now with a little bit of glue. He looks brand new. Amazing for $12. That's probably what it was retail. And I put him next to our other Adult Swim or Fox shows that we got right here. Well, I guess he's Comedy Central, but you know, kind of the adult theme right here next to Cartman. I think he fits in perfectly in this section. All right, welcome to one of Marcus's forgotten outros. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, make sure you guys smack that like button, subscribe if you're new here, and check out this video right here, which is the last epic video on this channel. I know you guys are gonna love it. Make sure you subscribe. I have a kind of a little secret video coming up very soon, so I want you guys to want to make sure you subscribe for that. But I'll see you guys over there, and as always, Rep Pack, I'll see you beautiful people in the next one. Adios. Bloop.